Welcome back, everyone. Another episode of Coffee with the Commish. 1-2 day yesterday. Lou Dort made us hate ourselves again, but he took 14 shot attempts. Hard to be too upset with that read. The guy goes 4 for 14 from the field. If I was the coach, I would bench him too. Luckily, Jordan Clarkson came through and saved us from an ugly 0-3 day. We did have another 2-0 day with the sides and totals. So if you're not following me on Twitter yet, definitely make sure that you go do that. Information is down in the description below. We're also going to do a special video tonight, taking a look at some sides and totals in the national televised games tonight between the Cavs and Celtics and the Pelicans and the Trailblazers, just to provide some insight into how I go about doing those. It won't be an everyday thing, but I just want to give you guys an opportunity to see how we do that, because I am on a pretty nice run with those as well. But we'll jump right into it, guys. We have another great day. First day in March. We'll just jump right in. You can see plenty of games on the docket today in the NBA. First spot we're going to target, we're going to go to this New Orleans-Portland game. Familiar spot for us using props.cash right here. We're going to go to the assist. We're going to take a look at the Pelicans and Trailblazers. C.J McCollum, over 5.5 assists. Again, success at this number throughout the season. The most important thing that we're looking at tonight is C.J McCollum has a favorable matchup against a Portland defense that during the month of February struggled mightily. You can see 27th in the NBA in defensive efficiency in that span. When we're looking at opponent assists per game, in that span, they were 26th. We've been on McCollum pretty much every single game that this line's dropping it over under 5.5. When McCollum has had a matchup against a team that ranks in the bottom half in the league in opponent assists per game, he's 5 for his last 6 at this number, with his one miss being a game where he got hooked at exactly 5. So first spot we're going to go to C.J. McCollum, over 5.5 assists. Grab that over at PointsBet, minus 120, as I'm looking at it right now doing this video. Second spot we're going to go to, we're going to look at the big man, Nikola Vucevic. You can see coming off of one of his worst rebounding performances of the season, only 5 boards on Tuesday against the Toronto Raptors. But when we go in here, we'll go to the rebounds, we'll go to the Chicago-Detroit game. What we can see is that Vucevic at the 11.5 number, which is still available over at FanDuel, but it is running a little bit. 11.5 boards, been killing this as of late. You can see his last 30 games. He's 18 for 30 at this number. You throw out that one, 18 for 29. So a little bit even better in that span. On the season, he had 9 boards against the Pistons, 15 boards against the Pistons. This last one coming a little bit more recent on the schedule. Vucevic has not had less than 10 rebounds in consecutive games since all the way back January 26th. So it's been over a month. Tonight, very, very favorable matchup against a Pistons team that ranked 25th in opponent rebounds per game and 23rd in rebound percentage during the month of February. Like this spot a lot for him. Nice bounce back opportunity after last night when they traveled to Toronto and took a loss. So I think this is a good spot for Chicago. They're going to be incentivized to get back in the win column. Again, over 11.5. You can get that over at FanDuel. Third spot we're going to go to, we're going to take a look at Dennis Schroder, over 7.5 assists. You can see each of these last 2 games, he's had 8 and 10 assists in that span. Can also just take it for a visual over at props.cash, and you can go see what has Schroder been doing on the season. You can see only 8 of 48, but he's one of the guys that sees a major increase in usage with LeBron off of the floor. You can see in his last 5 games with LeBron off of the floor, 2 games with at least 10 assists, 6 assists against the Trailblazers. As of late, the Lakers have a lot more depth on their roster, so when LeBron's off of the floor, it's not just Schroder, Davis, and whoever else. Schroder has a lot more pieces around him, making him more of a facilitator. This last game against the Memphis Grizzlies a couple of nights ago on national television, we'll go back to the potential assist. You can see Dennis Schroder had 24 potential assists in that game. Big thing here that we're looking at, aside from the crazy volume, is the fact that no one else on the roster was even used as a facilitator all that much. Austin Reeves with the 9 potential assists, 5 from Lonnie Walker. So you can see that Schroder is far and away the number 1 facilitator on this team, while LeBron James is still on the men. So this is a spot at even money, over 7.5. It's a great matchup for him tonight. You can see they're on the road against the Thunder, but as we saw last night with the Thunder, not playing their best basketball as of late. During the month of February, Oklahoma City was 17th in opponent assists per game. The defense has fallen off a little bit as of late as well. So Like the spot for Schroder, over 7.5 assists. Just to recap, guys, 3 plays we're taking a look at. Going C.J McCollum, over 5.5 assists, familiar spot for us. Second spot, Nikola Vucevic, over 11.5 boards. FanDuel has the best line on that one. Third spot, we're going Dennis Schroder, over 7.5 assists. So 3 spots for us tonight. Again, just some housekeeping things. Look for that video later today with the individual game previews for the Cavs and the Blazers. And I mean, the Cavs and the Celtics and the Pelicans and the Blazers. Also just dropped our first MLB team preview of the spring training season. We're going to have 30 teams in 30 days on the channel. So if that's something that interests you, definitely go check that out as well. As always, tremendously appreciate the support. Asked you guys to help me get over 150 subscribers yesterday, and we got to 155. Really, really appreciate it. Please just continue to like, share, subscribe, comment, all of those things to help elevate the channel. And I will keep putting in the work to bring some insight and hopefully give you guys an opportunity to take more informed risk with your money on a daily basis. All right, everyone. Good luck with your action. I will see everyone later tonight.